Welcome to Mai Gaming and our continued playthrough of War in the Pacific in our play by email campaign. This is December 17th. And as always, if you want me to talk about different things, explain things, this is my fourth play by email campaign. If anything doesn't make sense, let me know. Leave a comment, and I can go into other topics during this after action report. Let's see. All right, some sub attacks. And of course, they literally hit an anti sub ship. That's going to sink. Yep. All right. Well, I guess hitting an escort vessel is better than hitting a troop ship laden with Japanese soldiers invading down here. 169 troops lost at Sambas. 12 support troops lost in the surf. And 12 support troops lost overboard during unload. Is it a storm? That's so weird. All right. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the weather. They lost 16 in a very little patrol boats bombardment. Torpedoes miss. Good job, Sturgeon. All right, now for some air. All right, our sweep of Clark Field with the zeros continues. Let's see how we did this time. We lost 1, they lost 3. That works. Zeros again. Nobody lost anything, okay? And here come... Okay, we make it. The Bettys and Nels, 2 damaged. Destroyed a P-35 on the ground. We destroyed a P-40 on the ground. Damaged 3 others. Okay. Come the zeros again. Another sweep. No losses. And the Nels again. All right. 1 damaged. We damaged 2 Warhawks and destroyed 1 on the ground. I'll take it. Bettys and Nels are getting their revenge. Attack in North China. 9 Allied casualties. Here comes more bombers. Yeah, I guess we used all the ammunition for the cap. 7 damaged. We destroyed 2 on the ground. 4 more damaged. All right. We've definitely got the upper hand over Clark Field. Continuing to bombard Georgetown. We should take Georgetown this turn fairly easily. All right. East of Ichang. No losses, no casualties. All right. Kukong. 24 Allied casualties, all support. Back up north. Nothing. Let's see. Fuchao. Support hits. They're going north of Henkao. Now we've got some Oscars in the air. Let's see if we can actually do something. Destroyed 1, damaged 2. All right. Those Oscars are repairing because we just upgraded the squadron, so there'll be more each turn. But they're already getting better work done than the Nates, even though they're not that much more of an improvement outside of range, I guess. All right, Kwantan. Yeah, that flak over Kwantan is ridiculous. we're just getting damaged. Over Guantan, nothing there. All right, once again, I need to get our carriers down here to provide some air cover, but no hits. One damaged on our heavy cruiser. I'd almost like to bait them in to a fight. There are some allied ships heading our way. But right now we're doing the landing on Sing Juan. Let's see. 25 casualties and 2 tanks lost. So motorized support, damage beyond repair. Type 97 medium tank lost during landing. Lost from landing craft during unload. 19 troops of IGA Infantry Squad H lost from landing craft during unload, and 12 support troops lost in surf during unload. All right. Keep it going. All right. This should be fairly easy at Dadyangas. Captured. And they retreated into the jungle, of course. Let's see. 149 casualties for them, none for us. That's the way I like it. All right. Shock attack east of Ichang. We got him to retreat. That was actually, they had the same number of troops we did. We took 431 casualties. They took 3,000. That definitely works. And they retreated away from Ichang. So that is probably actually a really good thing. All right. Kind of southeast of Shenyang. This should be a fairly easy victory. They're retreating towards Nanyang. All right. 205 casualties for us. 911 for them. And Georgetown. So that didn't last very long. Both surrendered. He wasn't able to move these two forces, or one retreated, but 20 casualties for us, 273 for them. Yeah, those 3rd SSV battalion's going to keep getting pummeled. All right, Allied bombardment. Guess we don't get our landing shock attack on north of Borneo. The Canton airfield expands to 5. Probably leave it at 5. Want to expand. They should have enough supply, usually. Yeah, we're already above our support. We're going to stop expanding that airfield, conserve some supplies. And let's do a quick little check here. So we have captured Georgetown. I do need 20 garrison, but I'm going to ignore that for the time being. I do actually. I'm going to keep. Wait a minute. Do we have? Okay, so these guys need to move down to Taiping. And I'll switch them all over to strat move until we actually run into resistance. I'm not sure why these guys are stuck out here and not moving. I'll move them a little further along. North of Borneo, we need to do some shock attacks. Clear these guys out. And what do we have here? Enemy task force spotted. So we've got plenty of, and even some battleships coming up to support. I'm going to move a little bit forward. So heavy cruisers are going to take by the coast, the battleships just off the coast, and then if he swings around, it'll be the light cruisers and destroyers. Carriers over here just off of Brunei, so actually I need to make sure we change the zeros to add in long range cap. That way they will 30% of the fighters will be above the carriers, 30% will be flying wherever else the allies attack us, and the rest will be there for escorting, which I doubt we're going up against any carriers over here. All right, our support ships have made their way to Devo. I thought I loaded these guys up with supply, but never mind. All right. I'm going to, unfortunately, have to move my tanks into the jungle. That's going to take a minute. Let's check. Truck. All right, so we have surface combat forces. We've got our carriers. Our carriers have fully rearmed, which is awesome. Now we need to decide, do I take carriers or leave carriers? And what I would typically do is, because I have more battleships in the SRA and I already have the light Kido Butai, I'm going to take 2 of the carriers, specifically Shokaku and Zuikaku, and leave the rest to continue the assaults through the Bismarck Archipelago, the Solomons, New Guinea, all of that. So we are going to form a new air combat. We're going to take Shoikaku, Zuikaku, the Hai, the Tone, and 2, 3, 4 destroyers. That'll leave 6. All right. And we're going to change up the commander of this to Taman Yamaguchi. We're also, while they're in port, going to do a quick check. These are important ships. They need the best captains, specifically on naval. I do not want my carriers to sink. So we're going to check, Zukaku's captain has a 35 naval. I don't want these ships just to go down. We'll also check the battleship. He's at 67, much better. I'll leave that. That's fine. We'll check the other carriers and kind of keep going around. We are picking up the 144th Infantry Regiment out of Guam. Accepting load. And then we are going to head to Wake. All right. So, yeah. And actually, let's go ahead and move Kido back out to support. Well, maybe not yet. I'll give it a turn, let these guys load up and start heading over, and then we'll move the carriers over. Then we'll use these same troops plus that division heading down to take on Rabaul, pick up these guys off of Kaving, use them to support the Rabaul invasion, probably split that division up and keep it moving. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for the 18th. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.